Hello, everybody. And today we have such a phenomenal guest. This is Dr. Moharram Aghazadeh. How are you, Dr. Moharram?
Thank you for having me. I'm fine. How about you?
We're good. We're good as long as you're good. And we're so excited to have you today. I've been looking forward to hosting you since a very long time because I know the kind of knowledge that you're going to be sharing with our audience is going to be so precious. And just for anybody who has not met you, I know you have a huge, massive network, but just for people who have not met you before, I'd love to introduce you. So Dr. Moharram Aghazadeh is a senior curriculum and learning expert specializing in competency-based and AI-enabled education systems. With over 30 years of international experience in instructional design, teacher training and education reform across Canada and Central Asia, he holds advanced degrees in curriculum and learning instructional technology and currently directs CANI, College of Education and Kosmetae Academy in Canada. His leadership includes senior consultancy roles with UNESCO and UNICEF, where he contributed to large-scale education reform and teacher development internationally. His work spans Canada, Iran, Afghanistan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, and Turkmenistan, focusing on curriculum innovation, systems strengthening, and capacity building. Wow. Welcome, Dr. Moharram.
Thank you. Thank you for this generous introduction. So I would like to add something
Please.
not on my resume or the introduction, but I want to let you and our audience know that what is my stance on what is my background philosophically and psychologically. That's drive me for through my job that I'm doing everywhere.
Oh, we'd love to know this, please.
Yeah, I would describe my psychological and philosophical stance as strongly constructivist. So this is the stance that I have taken almost 20 years ago, and it drives me through my. I used to be a university professor, but so my teaching philosophy were coming from this stand, this point of view. So based on this, I see learning and development as something that learners actively build through experience, reflection, and interaction, rather than something that's simply delivered to them. This is important to understand that learning and development both are stand based on our personalities, our own experiences, our own background, whatever related for us, then matching with those backgrounds are important. We cannot impose somebody or force somebody to learn. Learning should come from inside. That's important. More often, I see lots of employers are complaining against the results of trainings. You know, uh, we as employers and business owners, we are going to train our employees. So we put dedicated time and we are allowing resources to them, but not asking from them how to change themselves. I want to change my employers in favor of the goals of the business, but it must come through their insight, through their commitments. This is kind of changing or gear shift in training and development, even in education. We need to see insights of the people. Student schools, university students are coming with a big backpack of values, competences, cultures, but the values, whatever they have, they
Yes.
bring themselves to the scene, and we have to see all those. So that's why I wanted to pass this one to our audience, that constructivism sees people as active agents. They have to build their own knowledge, their own skills, their own values, commitments, whatever needed for being successful in job and in life. Doesn't matter in what area.
Absolutely.
So,
I mean,
yeah,
when you speak about the word constructivism, it's like the water of life, especially given what's going on in life right now. The word constructivism, people are so hungry to the true meaning of this word, Dr. Moharram.
yeah,
And
yeah.
this is where you're coming from.
Philosophically comes from very deep roots in philosophy.
Tell us
Uh,
about it, Dr. Moharram. When you say what does it mean? Can you explain to us further the word?
Constructivism means that everybody, whatever we see in the world around us, are just raw materials. We need to make them ready to be consumed. We need to make them to be digested. We are buying meat from meat shop. We need to prepare it to make it eatable. So when we are taking knowledge, they are just raw materials. They are like a raw meat. We need to cook them.
Yes.
Constructivism means cooking things around us to give meaning to our world around. So that's important part. Constructivism means constructing knowledge, building skills, building commitment, and building values. We need value creators. As human beings, we are leaving legacies to people. We are creating the legacies. So these are the important things that's a part of my life. It's philosophy and my work in instructional design, in education design, program development, or whatever. Right now, I've a big project for teacher continuous professional development. So I see all teachers as the creator of their own skills, their own knowledge. I cannot go to schools, to the education system to say that, hey, you can force teachers to change themselves. It's not gonna
It's not going to
happen.
work.
Yeah.
Across the years, because I mean, you have a long history with this. Have you changed the way you approach your approach or the way you see things should be cooked? You say knowledge and what people study is just like raw materials. Have you changed your perspective of how things used to work before and how they're working now?
When I started in the very early ages of professional job, so I realized that people are not interested in learning. They're just seeing themselves forced or pulled to the classes. Now, my first workshop with was on-the-job training for teachers. I started with adult education. I faced people, they do not show any enthusiasm for learning. So I started to find out why this happened. So honestly, this was drove me into curriculum that to see what creates these gaps. Why we are as managers asking something and something other happening. So gap between uh, our requests and what's happening in practice and reality drove me to the field to dig deeper. These things started to change my philosophy because through behaviorism, I were not able to uh, match myself with the market, how to train people, so how to help people, how motivate them. So we cannot eliminate or put aside people, not looking to them, say, hey, you sit down in your job station, we will think about you, we will design the instructions for you, and you will be happier but after delivering the training to you. It's not going to happen. So I moved from very uh, structured trainings programs, which were based on mostly behaviorism, to cognitivism, and after to constructivism. Because during the time I saw uh, that I need ways to make my closer to my audience, to the learners. If you put learners in one side and the program in another side, uh, by behaviors lenses, you will see much gap or distance between learners and the program. Through constructivism, cognitivism, humanistic approach, you are going to close the gaps between learners, trainees, the trainees, and the program that developing for capacitating of those people. So I wanted to find a way to close that gap. That's pulled me to the side of constructivism. Yes.
When we're talking about online education, Dr. Moharram, and what you just said was really very enlightening. But in your experience, what makes an online course, because it's easier to engage somebody, like you said, when you're face to face with them. But given like the new world right now and the remote interactions that we have, if we're talking about online courses as an example, what could actually be truly engaging? What can make courses truly engaging, especially if they come from different backgrounds?
No, but from my experience, what really makes an online course engaging is what it feels relevant, flexible, and interactive,
Yeah.
not just content heavy. You know, sometimes I saw, even I did tons of research, how online education is delivered. In, in one of my the projects, and let's say, do not say the names.
Yeah, yeah.
In one of
As an
the
example, it's just an example.
uh, in one of the countries, I started to educate university professors on online education. I started from the basics. So they said, "Hey, you are giving us basics. We are having online the education already. It's in place, and you're talking about something basic." Oh, it's fine. Let's go see it. They,
Let's
they
check.
have their own programs on Moodle.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. They provided me the access to their system, and I went through the system to see whatever they have. So finally, I came across some PDF files there, some voices recorded.
oh no. Oh no,
Uh,
that's, oh
the
my
students
goodness.
were obliged to
Ah,
download the files and print out for themselves and come to the exams in some designated and announced time. So uh, I said, guys, this is not the way
it's
that they make
obsolete.
online education. And
Yeah.
you are doing much weaker than the traditional way of teaching, even in person. So let's have this basics and find out how what does online education mean and how we can make it engaging.
Yes.
Already we know that. Uh, Structured, uh, even video-based education in the past, comparing to in-person classes, were useful and effective. But it depends on how we create
Yes.
those programs. So, so first of all, in adult education field, we should consider whatever we are doing must be relevant, and
Yes.
relevance is important. It's key. Learners need to see how what they are learning connects to the real world, whether their job, their goals for their life, or the extending their life, the enriching their life. If they can't see that connection, engagement drops very quickly. It fails.
Yes, easily.
Yeah, is it? So not saying that I'm like the big figure in my own field. Like I'm top one instructional designer. It doesn't mean it doesn't make any sense
Doesn't mean anything.
to learners that how big am I? And they're
Yes.
asking for relevance. How my content is relevant.
Yes.
So the second one is flexibility. Flexibility matters a lot in our world. We have our thoughts even are hyper. We are living in hyper spaces,
Hyperreality.
hyper reality, hyper spaces, hyper locations. We are living in different spaces. So people are in need of seeing flexibility. For example, it's better to talk through examples.
Yes, yes.
In Kosmetae, for example, we are delivering the medical spot therapy. My students here facing with tons of content, but all talking about one thing, one goal.
Ah,
They can go through each of them, not one of them. I'm not going to force them to just read the texts, just watch the videos, just do the assignment, just do this one. No, you
no.
go. It's a journey. You will start your journey. Through your journey, you will face whatever needed. Then you will earn your skills, and you will build your knowledge through that. But there's no force. But you have a table with tons of foods on that, so you can taste it. All of them are prepared to make you competent through
Should be
different,
delicious.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, with lots of job to make them delicate. So have whatever you want. The final result will be an enabled graduate, the work ready. That's important. So the other one is interaction.
Yes.
Interaction, 100% is critical. Engagement doesn't come from watching videos alone or reading text alone. It comes from doing,
Yes.
doing,
Yes.
doing.
Yes.
Yeah, uh, doing. There's a secret in doing. That's important secret.
What is it?
Uh, because values and commitments for learning is coming from the results of doing. With having knowledge, with having skills, still you are not ready to work without commitment. Commitment comes from experiencing your
Oh,
knowledge
yes.
in practice.
Oh, yes.
So this is the secret. If we are going to provide training programs, okay, we are giving skills, we are giving knowledge, we are giving whatever that we want to, without those commitments. Let me give you the simple example on this.
Yes.
In all families around the world, parents are struggling to uh, encourage or asking kids to brush teeth.
Yes. It's a universal challenge.
It's a universal challenge. And always I'm saying that, though, they are knowing it's important to brush. They're knowing and how to do it. They have background knowledge. Why they do not do brushing?
Why?
Because they do not, by experience, they do not come a result or a decision that's important to put commitment in place. We are missing values of experiencing, values of knowledge, values of skills. We must be able to pair values with skills and knowledge. Without values, there is no commitment.
There is no commitment. It has to match. It has to match the values. We
Yeah,
have to understand the values.
yeah,
You know, Dr. Moharram, amazingly, what you said right now regarding the brushing your teeth example, you reminded me of something when I was like a kid, maybe 5 years old at school. And this is how they educated us to brush our teeth. The concept that germs exist, but you can't see them. which means that if you brush your teeth and you can't see anything, that does not mean they're clean. You have to brush well. So they gave us this red pill. And when you chew the pill, it's going to show you exactly where the germs are. And when you look at the teeth, it's clean. See, I told you my teeth are clean when we chewed it. Like it started, coming to places and showing up inside. And that was the point as a child when I made the decision. Germs are invisible. And you just reminded me of this when you were talking about this. Experiential. It's by doing. Oh.
Yes. That's important. We know, all of us, knowing that this is good.
It's not
Right? There's no commitment on that.
Yeah.
We need to show. We need to educate people. Uneducated minds are going to war. Uneducated minds not committing to results of their actions. In a factory, in the car manufacturer,
Yes.
in petrochemical,
Factory?
factories. Sorry, I lost my mind. Then again, I'm going to give you an example.
Yes,
I was
please.
working for a refinery in Iran. In oil reserve, the tanks, it always we need to check corrosion. We need to paint them. We need to care a lot. So already we were training, always safety training were in place.
Of course.
We announced painters that you are not allowed to smoke when you are inside the tanker.
Common sense.
Yeah. Incident happened.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's gone. The two guys were killed in that incident, and tons of dollars ruined there because of not putting knowledge into action.
Properly instilling the knowledge.
It's based on commitments. Commitments are rooted in our values. The practice and experience should give us commitment and values. So those are secrets. I saw these things through my eyes, so I could say these are the realities that we should obey. We should consider when we are working with people. So it is not good for a company to say, "Hey, people, we are allowing 40 hours of training for you. Then it's done. We are not going to invest on that."
That's just like, it's orientation.
Yeah, continuous professional development should be in place. People need to aware to get hand to get competence to refurbish their minds, to refresh the ideas or whatever. It should be continuously in place. Yeah.
What you just said now brought a very important question to my mind. So, for example, given a company, and of course, like any company, should be having a mission and vision statement. And that is one of the things which are very rarely truly paid attention. It's more of like the mission is blah, blah, blah. If they know it, it's a good thing. That's to start with. But then knowing it and applying it, like you say, because when you put it into action, it becomes real. And then the mind begins to practice it. What could be a way for all of the people who are in businesses, Dr. Moharram, and who are struggling or even underplaying the importance of making people commit and actually apply the ethics of the company, the mission of the company. How can you convert through trainings and make this vision alive, make
Yeah,
them understand and
let's
commit to a vision?
Rob, this is a good question and a very, very important one. Uh, we need, and companies need, are in need of changing a task to a culture.
Oh, how?
Training is not a task to do.
Ah, okay.
It's a culture. We need to change, but when we are thinking about training, we should think like we are going to create a culture, and our trainings should be culture responsive. Our
How? How so?
our
This is not
company.
easy. How?
So the consistency. Every journey has a first step.
Yes.
So we have to start the first steps from our baby steps. We need to start it and grow based on the foundations that we are laying down there.
Yes.
Those are important. And then we created the learning culture in our company, and continuously we are intaking people. We are onboarding people, orienting them. And through this, we are not going to see the onboarding and orientation trainings as trainings, just acculturation. We will not
Introduction to
name
the
it
culture.
as onboarding or orientation session. We will name it acculturation.
Culturation. That's the terminology that you invented. Culturation.
Yeah. So we will introduce the culture of our company to the newcomers.
It's very rare. I have not seen that through all of the companies that I've worked with.
Yeah, because they see training as one of the tasks that their
Yes.
organization have
Yes.
to have to do. It's kind of a job. Yeah.
It has a beginning and an end. It
To
starts on the 5th,
change their
ends on the
mind.
10th, finished. Back to what you used to do before the training.
Yeah.
And that's very interesting. So you're saying that learning needs to be a part of the culture.
Yes.
Learning is a continuous part of the everyday, not just twice a year, not like, no, it's like every single day.
Yeah. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work any other way because
Yeah.
they start to think it's not real also, right? Because it starts and ends.
Let's go by another example. Let's say some people are coming to Canada,
Yes.
West Coast, Vancouver. We have a culture here. We are not throwing out our trash. We are keeping if we have a trash, we are keeping it with ourselves. One is coming from other places. We are introducing this culture. Hey,
Yes.
you're not allowed to throw out your trash. Keep it and drop it in proper place. So during the time, this guy is learning the culture, and he or she adjusts himself or herself to the culture. No, she's getting culturalization,
Culturization.
acculturation is happening in the place. So it is like a company We are coming, as newcomers, we are going to a company, then they are introducing the culture.
And practice it. So it becomes culturalization.
Yeah, consistency is key.
Consistency in practicing it.
Yes.
Like a ritual.
Yes.
That's amazing.
You put it in a proper way. Thank you.
But you see what you just said has so much meaning, because what you just said, when you say everyday learning, it makes it become real. So they start to believe, okay, it's not a joke. It's like, it's part of what we do in order to survive in this culture, in this company. And then what happens when companies are not applying this culture and they just have, interventions of training where people think, oh gosh, I'm going to go away from my desk, waste my time. And they add a layer of AI on top of that. So can you see how people become so detached from the meaning of why are we here? Like, what is the mission? Are we really interested in I mean, the people who do the trainings right now, Dr. Moharram, when they're using AI tools in a culture where training is shallow already, where most of the companies, not most, I can't say most, but in many of the companies, the training culture is quite crusty, is on the crust. What can you share about, like, AI tools that they can use in order to make training more addictive or more engaging, more attractive?
Actually, I have been involved in a project. It was a big project. I tasked to develop learning materials for purely illiterate people.
To
illiterate people, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, to people Wow, in the company or in the community?
In the community.
Okay, that's nice.
So, it was a project for skill development. I want to, you imagine, our audience imagine, how hard is it? People are not able to read and write. One of the objective is giving literacy to them. Another was giving skills to them. For example, sewing or harvesting, whatever. Okay, planting edible vegetables. Okay. I thought how I will run this project. So I came to a decision to use AI. Yeah, it helped me a lot because I wanted to levelize
Yes.
the reading materials to the audience.
How did you do it?
By myself, I was not able to squeeze or to simplify the text that I have.
Oh, okay, got you. Oh,
No? So the other side, I wanted to visualize the texts. I hadn't budget for the designers.
wow, you're putting it into cartoon.
Yes.
Wow.
Illustrations.
Illustrations.
Yeah. So I had to simplify all of my texts. I had to have illustration to visualize the texts.
Of course.
I had to develop tons of instructional texts. Yeah. I used AI in favor of this job and see what was the results. We did it. We piloted in very remote areas of Afghanistan.
Wow.
Yes. So I did field visit. I visited the classes. So I saw amazing results. People were engaging with the text. They were how to follow the instructions for doing, like they were teaching how to make jam,
Through
cherry jam.
AI. Through
Yeah,
AI.
yeah. Yeah. So these things in practice convinced me that AI can help us in many ways, in different levels. Now I'm switching for teacher professional development, and I'm going to consult with AI. Hey guys, uh, how can you help me in this task? So I'm interacting with AI in different ways, with critical questions, with
Mm.
essential questions, with deep questions. AI, AI works based on our questions, our prompts. It's not much intelligent to read us, to read our needs. We need to show our needs. We need to express our needs. We need to be able to put our minds in our prompts to explain
Yes.
to the AI, and after we can get good results through any kind of AI that we are using. I myself, I'm training Gemini and ChatGPT. I train them. So my ChatGPT is learned what I'm doing and who am I, what's my field, what are my concerns. Even I taught my philosophy to my ChatGPT.
Oh.
Yes. So when I'm checking when it takes another way or shows deviance from the criteria that I introduced. So I'm reminding that you are not doing good. You have to correct yourself.
That's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yes, yeah, it's kind of human machine interaction. We know that, and our audience might know better than me. Uh, there is a machine learning behind ChatGPT or any other AI suppliers. AI is working based on predictions. You are working based on patterns. If you are going to get good results, you have to give pattern. If you distract your AI, it will not work properly.
Of course.
So our interaction is important.
Mm. Our correction, our guidance.
Yes, those are important. So let's say there is a mistake around. Hey, ChatGPT is there, Gemini is there, other are in place. Then when we are in need of something, easily we can put our questions there. Then we will get good results. I could say
Not
never
necessarily.
happen. Never ever happen. You
Never
have
ever happens. That's so true. You just have to keep refining and refining, proving the prompts. Do you think trainers need to be coached? Dr. Moharram, on writing the prompts, or just because they're trainers or coaches, they don't need to?
Absolutely. It is
Absolutely, you
very,
say. Yeah,
very
absolutely.
serious. It is
It's a
very,
serious thing.
very needed.
By the way, when you mentioned the project that you worked on with the illiteracy, I've heard that in Iran, you have 0% illiteracy. Is that true?
Electricity or
0%. Everybody's literate. Nobody is illiterate.
yes,
How did you make that happen?
yeah, we've decided many years ago to drop it to 0%.
How did you make it happen?
So it happened through government and private sectors. Government has decided to call private companies. Even it was an open call to community. Community were able to have their own company, to create their own companies, and to government to say, hey, I have my own company. I created this capacity, and I'm able to deliver the literacy program to the community.
Communities, Dr. Mohammed, this is amazing. Communities?
Yes, CLCs, community
So
learning.
it was not forced. It was also people were people were bought into the idea. They got sold into the idea.
Yeah.
How did they make people want to do this? It's so not easy. I'm coming from the idea that we're a big nation too, and I've seen a lot of big nations with big histories, and it's not easy. We will still have a percentage of illiteracy.
Yeah, but let's say it's still it needs consistency. Consistency in policies. We made a policy. We backed it. We supported it. We said we need to drop it to 0 in many ways. Even in very remote areas,
Yeah.
2 families or just 1 family, illiterate family. Our army services obliged to send soldiers to the remote areas for the delivering literacy programs.
So it's by research. They will research and they will make sure. And
Yes.
like, what kind of reward? Well, I'm looking at the people in the remote areas because these are the hardest to actually recognize and help. How and will people like take it with graciousness, or is this a heavy thing?
There was 2 things: fine and reward.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. How did you do it? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Now, for example, it was a mandate to get driving license after getting literate.
This is an amazing idea.
Yeah. Even for marriage.
No, really?
You were not able to get marriage certificate if
God.
you were illiterate.
So see, now they're talking to the people in the remote areas. They care about these things. Okay, good. Yeah.
So it's important. And another thing is that community have decided to write signages with a fonts that be readable for illiterate people or semi-illiterate.
Drawings, something, illustrations.
Yes. It means community and government went hand in hand.
It's not easy. Government is easy to make the decision, but to make the people want to or help each other to, that's a very, very historical big achievement.
Yeah.
Kudos.
You know, but after revolution in Iran, back to 1979, the supreme leader said literacy programs must be in place.
That's a good thing. And before it was not like this. It actually became, it's
Yeah,
amazing. That's one of the amazing,
it was a
it's
weaker
amazing.
program. There was a weaker program. But even with in the wartime, soldiers who were illiterate had to take literacy classes in the battlefield. They were giving a month of just grant. If they were
Grant.
getting
Oh my
certificate, they
goodness.
were granted a month of sooner release from the from the army.
So that's the
So
reward part. That's amazing.
that much was valuable being literate.
Yes, yes.
So this is kind of understanding how literacy is important. If you get literate, you can release from army services. It's important in the wartime. It's unbelievable.
It's a very big, I mean, it's a very big achievement for people who want to go back home, and, they're going to go back home also literate. So and they're going to find work. They're going to find better opportunities. So it's a big deal. That's so smart. That's so smart of the government and the nation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing.
So let's say why I mentioned why we need to turn training or interpret training as culture. Culture works. Culture pushes you. Culture trains you.
Culture,
Culture
yes.
will the thinking way of you. It's part of your personality. But training is not part of personality. But the culture is.
Yes, yes. That
If you
drives
want
you.
to be successful in our companies as business owners, as manufacturers, or whoever, we need to think and we need to convert the training services as cultural rituals.
Rituals. Learning becomes a ritual. Learning becomes like eating, drinking.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a very big luxury. It's a very big luxury too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think if we think beyond technology and beyond what's happening right now with online or AI, Dr. Moharram, do you believe, or how far can you see education promoting into equality, compassion, and these kinds of positive changes in society? How does it link? How does it work?
Yeah, but it's good question. It's a very good question. Equality and equity is key. We all, as UNESCO, as United Nations, always we promoted the idea of equality and equity. Those are important. But when it comes to technology, AI, and other kind of technologies, I'm getting more hope that we can make education more equal, or we can provide we can spread out. We can provide it for very far remote areas. Uh, it gives more opportunity to people learn, but by their own way.
Yes,
Uh, we we uh, we have known that one size not fit.
yes, definitely.
Equality and equity is still that does not mean you are getting education. there is an how in place, how you are getting the education, how properly the education is preparing for you. Those things are important. We need through AI, through technologies, through e-learning, whatever way, we are able, and there's more room through this to provide more relevant education.
Relevant to their own ecosystem, their own environment that's meaningful to them.
Yes, yes. For example, we are Google Earth is available for most part of people the world. So we are if we be aware that how we can use Google Earth in favor of teaching geography,
Mm-hmm.
then we will enrich the experience of the students.
Absolutely. Imagine geography, studying geography using Google Earth or history even.
Yes, it is. So there are tons of free stuff around. Just we need to be aware about their existence and how to use them. I did. In one of the countries in Central Asia, I raised awareness about free apps. I worked with communities, not government, worked with communities. So I said, hey guys, you are teachers and you are going to make more money out of your expertise. What you can do, you can learn about existence of this kind of apps, and you can deliver your tutoring not for one person, for many of people easily.
Wow.
Go and use, for example, Google
Pay
Classroom,
them. Yeah.
whatever, different names. So, oh, is it is it possible? Yes, is it? So it is. So we started to try it. We tried. So they came. They provided feedback. They said we are good now. We are making more money.
Of course. Wow. And teaching more people.
And I met lots of people. Let's say that this is the experience. I met lots of people from rural areas. Families are ready to pay for tutors, even not they do not care about government to provide general education. They are ready to pay for their kids' education. And through this approach that I had, I encourage families and teachers. Right now, they are delivering tutoring
Wow.
to their audience. They are doing their job very well. They are making money and they are getting educated. And they are not deciding to immigrate or migrate to the major cities.
They don't need to.
So it is done. Technologies are available, are in place. Then we should find a way to raise awareness and how it is possible to use those ones in favor of our goals and our objectives. So that easily, and I could say, uh, technology is a blessing for poor countries.
Oh,
So two
yes.
countries.
Wow. I never thought of it that way. Yes.
Yeah. See, uh, this is not a bias. For example, in Uganda, we need to have teacher training, teacher education, teacher professional development. So, on that country, for example, I'm not able to find well uh, well experienced university professor to deliver education there. So through the technology, I can do it. It gives more room to do some changes in education systems. In one of
Yes.
the projects, I said, friends, see, you are having a system. This system has having some leaks. You are designing your education, it's not going to the classes because you are missing data
Mm.
from the schools, from classrooms to top administration. You need to find a way to integrate. They said, how it is possible? Said, okay, you are not, you don't know. There is a system. Its name is EMIS, Educational Information Management System. You can use it. You can integrate your system from top to bottom.
Wow.
So you are going to make an integrated teacher training system. It is possible. You don't need to spend any single penny more than the traditional way that you were going to do. So I'm putting more stress on awareness raising in this 2 days. Awareness raising is key right now.
It's key.
Now,
And just talking about awareness versus education is a whole new other discussion that we have to meet and discuss. And it's amazing just thinking about how technology really, I never thought of it that way, Dr. Moharram, that especially in areas where they're challenged by the economics. I mean, let alone that people are actually, talking of economic global crises, technology can actually be the savior at that point, and it can actually still allow them to breathe in a way, and continue.
it's a big game changer. I encourage all our colleagues to have a campaign for awareness raising in favor of poor countries. We can do it. Even I can support it by myself, the idea. So let's say people need to learn. We need to change our communities. We need to change our lives. Then we have tons of resources available, but we don't know about their existence. So we need to know about this and how they can help.
Well, they
So
now they now people know where to go, who to go to when they're stuck on the resources, and if they need any help, they're most welcome to come and connect with you. And Dr. Muharram, I want to ask you something to like sort of help people think further after they watch this episode, given everything that you just said right now, and given your experience, your history, the history from where you come from, uh, the culture. If we look at Persia, it's like the history, the depth, the richness, the beauty, the wisdom, the philosophy, all of this together. And how can you put all of this together to make people understand what is the essence of learning? What kind of thing is it supposed to do for a human experience in this life, for a human's journey in this life?
You know, the essence is change. The essence of learning is change. As much as you show your readiness for change, you are opening doors for learning. If you close the doors of changing, nobody is able to change you. So this is the final word. It's worth millions, you know, in education system, in army services, in police system, in commercial service sectors, whatever. If you want to change, you will change. It means you will learn. If not, you will not learn. And change has pain. You have to pay for the pain. You have welcomed the pain. Thinking has results. If you do not think about anything, you will not suffer from anything else. So learning has some pain. We need to pay the price. So the price is just being patient. Be patient and be courageous. Don't be scared. Results will come.
Because it's good pain.
Yeah, results is good pain. We need to consider change. And from my background, my family never ever banned me experiencing anything. They just observed. They just observed. They just cared. Just loved I do. They cared I do not kill myself. That was
that was the red line.
that was a red line. And out of that, yeah, I was allowed to experience. So even in my university classes, I passed to my students, said, if you hadn't have real situation to practice or experience, you could simulate it. You have to put your ideas in practice. In practice, you will see what are your limitations, what are your opportunities, and how you can change, how you can keep things. So, family culture, company culture, service culture, cultures are important. How we encourage our employees to have change. Without change, there is no progress. So
there's no experience.
Yeah, let's experience. I believe the true essence of education is providing opportunity or creating an environment for experiencing, for doing mistakes. We need experience and do mistakes. And we learned tons of uh, knowledge and experience. We are getting experience. We are earning money and knowledge and whatever from our mistakes. If you do not write any paper, you will be safe. You will not have any uh, critics around corrections around your papers. You have to publish. Be ready to get
criticism,
and then you can refine yourself. Then you can get much better in your work. So let's say it's hard to change, but it has good results. This is the true meaning of education. Education means change. Education has a methodology that's important. The methodology is kindness. Be kind with yourself. To be kind with your employees as company owners. Show your kindness, show your criticism, show your caring and loving. Don't forget criticizing, loving, and caring. If you do this three, you will guarantee your progress and your development in your personal life and in your company and your service.